All right. Hello, Aries. Welcome back. Let's see. It's going to be really wobbly. Nah, let's not make that wobbly. No. Okay, this will work. Yeah. Nice. Right? Okay. That's really bright back there. Not really sure. Well, this is how it's gonna go. Hello. Welcome back. I am Vanessa, and I am going to do a reading for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs Aries. My Sun and Venus are in Aries. I'm wearing my fiery red in honor of my Aries Rams, the initiators, that first spark. And I am using the messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen Farmer. I really like this deck. This is one of my original decks. Gosh, I've probably had this deck for almost 10 years. And I love the texture of these cards and how well they how flexible they are, but they're also really strong. They have a texture that is more gritty and it's textured. You can hear it actually. And yeah, it's just a really fun deck. Anyway, Aries. Let's see. So we got two birds, Condor and Falcon. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Sums up a reading I did earlier for myself, and also there were some collective messages in it having a lot to do with taking inspired action around what is currently like right in front of you and what's gonna just make you feel really happy with like creating and utilizing your ideas and not going back and forth on if you should or shouldn't, or who's going to think this if you do or if you don't, or how are you going to feel if you do or you don't. Like, just go for it. Just do it. So you're too enmeshed in this situation. Step back, see the big picture, and act on the opportunity that's before you. And they're both birds, so feathers could be a sign for you. You could ask for feathers to be a sign while you're out and about to remind you or to show you when you're on the right path, or if you're, following your intuition. You can really assign messages like that and ask for those types of like codes. Like you kind of develop code words with the universe. And then you keep your eyes open. So for some of you, this is definitely about paying attention to feathers and also paying attention if you see condors or falcons. I've been seeing, not so much condors, but I have seen quite a few falcons recently. And penguin. Wow, 3 birds. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Woohoo, that's nice. All right, let's see what else is going on for my Aries. Aries. For the Aries that are watching. This is a general collective reading, so take whatever messages resonate with you. And if something doesn't feel right, then don't take it, right? That's not for you. But don't yuck anyone's yum. Let it be there for someone else if it resonates for them, because I am picking up on messages from many different people all at once. But it looks like you are kind of coming through a period of like there's been darkness or confusion, like you've been in this tunnel for a while, and you're being asked to stop kind of like tormenting yourself, because there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And it's starting to help you to see what's right in front of you so that you can continue to take guided steps and act on the opportunity. The opportunity definitely allows you to move closer to this brightness, this sunshine, this light at the end of the tunnel. So what can I let the Aries know that are watching, please? Thank you for letting this message be clear and understandable. What is going on with Aries? Knight of Pentacles. So something that has definitely taken some time to work on. And there is a new beginning here. There's an opportunity that's fresh, that there's an opportunity that's fresh and a new beginning, which is leading to an ending to something else that you had also invested a lot of time in, a lot of resources, maybe a lot of money. There's an end to that with this new beginning, this acceptance of an offer. And the advice is to take your time with this decision. You're tempted to leap in and jump in. But also there's a message here, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Those are kind of conflicting. Okay, cool. So we feel a little conflicted, do we? A little back and forth. There it is, back and forth. And in the environment, there's a bit of this reluctance to let the passion out. Something about, will it be received well? Is it just... And at least for now, some of this, just letting go. There can be some like sadness too, as you contemplate this option. But it looks like it's the right choice. Yeah, wow, yeah, there's this. So if you're like me and you like to kind of work on many different things at once, whether that is good or bad, but if you're like me in that, it looks like you're leaving behind one thing that you've invested a lot of time in for another that you've invested a lot of time in. And there's a stepping out that's happening. But to not be rash about it. So again, it's to really consider everything. Really make sure you've weighed all of your options. So this is a career reading. Looks like it. Let's see, where are we at? 9 minutes fast. Ooh, good, great. I'm going to clarify with this deck. The cats. We're going to clarify for Aries. So yeah, it looks like it's definitely about some career type stuff. It's not romance. This is about you spreading your wings, but you've kind of been you've been restrained, you've been restricted. You have wings, but this whole experience has kind of squeezed you, where like you're kind of like ready to get out of this tunnel. And so there's been a new opportunity that's been offered recently. There's been a new opportunity that's been offered recently. Prosperous. Pentacles. And this is in the recent past. It also looks like there's no momentum. That nothing's happening with it. But there is. And taking this offer would be a new beginning for you, although you've been preparing for this in many other ways. And so taking this offer brings an ending to something else that you've also invested in. That you might have even that you may have even been also right now planning to continue with, but there's meant to be an ending to that. And instead a coming out into this new role. Okay, can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Okay. Oh, Ace of Swords. So seeing the truth of the situation. This is trustworthy, reliable. This new beginning helps you. Whoa. Well, okay, so the King of Pentacles came out to clarify the Fool in the present position. And the Fool is the very first card of the tarot. Its number is 0. And then the Knight of Pentacles is the very final card of the tarot deck. It's the 78th card. Yeah, because the Pentacle suit comes last and the King is last. And the King of Pentacles ends the tarot. And you have the beginning and the ending together in this present moment. Ooh, it is the beginning and the ending. Wow. So you've kind of maybe been knowing that you've been at a crossroads. Maybe you've been resting from a crossroad. Maybe, you've been taking a little break as you've seen that there's a fork. And you're taking the road. Not less traveled, maybe, but like it's been something that you've been working on for longer than this other thing that you've also invested a lot of time in, that you're now going to be saying goodbye to as you move into this whole new level of prosperity by giving and receiving. And being really committed to your work and to your craft. So it's something that feels like the truth of you that you're stepping into. Can we clarify in the next upcoming hours today, days, this World card and the Seven of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's a literal, like, you don't need to continue watering this plant. It's done. You don't need to continue pouring time and resources into this project because this other one that feels more truthful to you is the right way. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords? Thank you. And so with anyone that you need to work with, there's a request for collaboration, advice to collaborate, but to not let the thoughts or identities of others push you into a direction that doesn't feel like your truth. And that if there's anyone kind of in your environment that's a bit like stubborn about this and not offering supporting vibes, because there are people around this that also appear to not like be moving or thinking or talking about this, but that are involved, or you are, and there's movement, but it doesn't look like there's movement, but there's supportive vibes coming from some of these people. There's really supportive vibes. There's and you just, you'll resonate with the truth of it. But you're being asked to work with others, and perhaps others that, you know, if you would feel any sense of like gaslighting or being overly critical and holding back loving feelings, that there's still like a need to just at least be aware of that, and you still figuring out how to work with that. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles there? Any advice, please, for Aries? Thank you. 16 minutes. Wow, Knight of Swords. To clarify the Knight of Swords. So make sure that your communication, because we have the Knight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Swords in reverse. So make sure that as you collaborate, that your messages and information that you're sharing and giving and requesting of people is truthful, is high integrity, is not like a tongue lashing or overly critical or cold, but more like truthful, and there can be an urgency to it. If you need to be urgent, but don't be mean. And if others around you are being that way, just hold your integrity. It's going to help you to know maybe also where to not invest your time and resources. Maybe you're moving away from working with someone that you thought you'd be working with, and now you're stepping out on your own. And this person is not wanting that. But they will really respect you trying to work with them. So again, it's about you being really honest and high integrity and truthful. And if there needs to be urgency, then being urgent, but meaning giving a time frame that you would like it completed by or done by or whatever it is. And then seeing if that person can agree with that. And if they can't agree with that, like what parameters do they need? And you basically negotiate until you agree upon, until you have an agreement. And then you hold yourself to that. So they will really appreciate you extending yourself and making that effort. And that also puts you in this King of Pentacles position. Separating the riffraff from the real thing. Okay, Justice card. Can we clarify the Justice card, please? I'm seeing this as this is a fair decision. Maybe some others won't think so, but that it is fair. It's just, yeah, you know that there's a part of this that's going to kind of like break someone's heart, because you're choosing to move forward with a different vision of your dream. But the honesty is going to be what matters. The truth of why. And just remaining really balanced and fair and just and honest and grounded, and like genuinely wanting to see how to make it work moving forward, although things are not going in the direction that was once viewed. It's like, Aries, you're going in a new direction. So what is this new direction? So we know what you're not going towards. Can we clarify what they're not going towards? you. You're not going towards fear. You're not going towards the dark. You're going towards following your intuition. Can we clarify? Thank you. Yeah. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. And it fell on the advice mark too. The 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Here's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, yes, this is the release of a business partnership. For some, it's the release of a marriage partnership that had a lot invested in it, but that was lacking in love. No cups on the table except for the Queen of Cups in the environment that's holding off the feelings or the creativity, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So like a message, Page of Cups, let's see. Yeah, Page of Cups. So this new experience that's going to maybe hurt for some, and even for you too, but like you've already seen this coming. The light is at the end of the tunnel. You've been restricted for a really long time. And so now you're following your intuition towards your happiness, and it's providing the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. There's like a very strong message to leave behind the feminine figure, business partner, or romantic partner, like a literal like separation, divorce, ending of contracts, a new business deal. So this is the release of a business partner who is pretty greedy, who doesn't take care of themselves and maybe demands that you do. Okay, so for some, if this is a love reading for Aries, then there is an earth sign wanting to offer you this new offer. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And whatever this new pathway is or new direction, definitely puts you in your power and into a very solid, stable, happy future. So that's really cool. Oh, the bottom of this deck is also the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, come on. Releasing the Queen of Pentacles. And that means, a distorted feminine energy that is meant to be really nurturing, but takes, or is greedy, or really not good with finances, really not good with money, not good with producing. And you're stepping into this very solid power. It's a big up level. And it has a lot to do with your career, and there are a lot of changes in that because of this separation. And this separation and this moving forward in this new direction is bringing a lot more stability and actual happiness and wish fulfillment. So congrats, Aries. Rad. I love that I'm Aries with this kind of reading. Cool. I hope that helps. I hope that was enjoyable, and feel free to share if there is someone with Aries in their chart and you think that this would apply or help in any way. Again, the advice in this reading is really as you collaborate and work with others, whether you want to or not, and some of them are not going to be truthful, not going to be polite or pleasant. The advice here is for you to continue to be in your integrity and grounded and honest. And again, if you need there to be urgency, feel free to create urgency. But again, with those parameters, making sure you've negotiated as well as you can. But you're walking away and moving on to a new beginning. So this is exciting. I know Aries loves that. Ooh. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sharing, liking, subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.